In this quick lesson, I want to show you another way that we can declare our component's initial state. So this is another syntax option instead of using the syntax that we have in our constructor. So I'll begin by commenting out the code right here from line 7 to 11, just so we can compare the before and after. And the way the syntax works is we can declare state as a class property. The way that syntax looks is inside our class definition, so within the curly braces, we can simply write the word state and then assign it the initial starting state of the component. So if I want to emulate what I have below in the constructor, I can simply do an object like this with a login mode property, and I can set its initial value to a Boolean of false. So what we have here on line number 7 is equivalent to what we have right here, but we no longer need the constructor, and we no longer need to remember to invoke the super keyword and pass in our props to make sure the constructor in the React component superclass runs. Rest assured that constructor will still run and you'll still have access to this.props. So this syntax truly is equivalent to what we're doing right here, but it obviously requires a lot less lines of code. So I do know some people that strongly prefer this syntax. Keep in mind, this again is made possible thanks to Babel, because this is not regular JavaScript language syntax just yet, but Babel understands that what it needs to do here is assign this property of state to each component, or in other words, each instance that it creates from the app class. So we're still going to be able to reference this.state.login mode throughout our component body in places like instance methods and in places like the render method as well. So nothing changes. The only difference is we declare state in line within our block representing the class definition, and then we simply assign it the starting state. The rest of the logic remains exactly the same. So I'm going to remove my constructor here. It's just for the sake of example. And there we have it. Now we have a little bit of a cleaner app component. That's all there is to cover in this lesson. So I will see you in the next one.